Hi guys, good day. It's a Friday. Is it Friday? Saturday morning. Yeah, I really don't know what I want to talk about. So, okay, let me talk about what I'm doing here. So I came here to show my sister how to drive. The so I'm trying to show her how to. She's learning to drive generally. Basically, that's it. Yeah. She's learning to drive. She came and woke me early in the morning. I mean, it's almost 10 o'clock now. Yeah, half past, okay, 20 past 9. So it's not too early, but she came to wake me up a bit earlier, a lot earlier actually. So we left the house. She came from our house. Because we've done this quite a few times. She's been trying to learn for God knows forever. So yeah, she came to wake me, and then I have been showing her. So she's getting there, not fully there yet, but she's getting there. And then this is boring because I don't even know what I'm talking about. And yeah, I'm just sitting. So she's gone to work because she's a dumb worker. So she's gone to in with the client, and I'm here sitting in the car waiting, so that when she finishes, she'll drive us to a different place, and then she'll continue. I'm just gonna sit with her for like the next maybe another hour or hour and a half or so, and go home because I can't wait the whole day because they do this all throughout the day. So when I go home, she'll take the bus, and then she'll call me when they're about to round up. Then I'll come back, bring the car, and then she'll continue with the driving. But she's really getting better. I think the main issue she's having is the roundabout and also her confidence, which confidence building, that's my thing. So I'm kind of like really pushing her. This morning, as soon as we were coming out of my area, I told her, you can go, because there's a car coming. I was like, you can go. I think she decided to listen to me today, because normally she would just tell me, no, I'll wait until everything is clear. But today she decided to listen to me, and she went. As she was going, I said, speed up, because obviously a car is coming on the other side. So she sped up. In speeding up, she actually almost lose control of the steering wheel, and she was struggling with it. And I just told her, okay, fine, I think you're not ready for speeding up yet. Because normally you will get to a junction and she'll wait till everywhere is clear before she go. And I'm like, no, you can't be doing that. So long as there's enough space, there's some gap, you just go in, but you speed up. But she's not solidly there yet. But that's the process. And that's what you need when you're learning. You need someone that will be able to tell you can do more. You can do a bit more, just a bit more. So when she did that, I told her, I said, okay, your hand is obviously not strong yet. Where's my, okay, it's probably because of pollution. My hand is white. I didn't climb it before doing it. Like I said, she came and woke me up very early. So I barely did anything. I just grabbed my water bottle, as always, my warm water, and out to the house. So yeah, what am I even saying? I don't know. I just wanted to record this experience of teaching someone how to drive. When I was learning to drive years ago, I remember in the UK, disclaimer, I did not drive in Nigeria because I know the experience is different. And I probably cannot drive in Nigeria. I remember I went to Nigeria one time, and a friend of mine, somebody gave me their car. My brother also gave me his car. I remember he also gave me his car, but this one, it was a friend gave me their car. I barely could move it from A to B because I was just going the wrong. Because obviously we drive on the different side of the road, so I was just going the wrong. So I was like, don't crash my car. When my brother gave me his car to drive, that was a bit after, I think, the next time I went back to Nigeria. So I was kind of, more confident. I could maneuver it to the other side as I should, but obviously I didn't drive it far. Anyway, when I was learning, so I'm just saying this for those that are coming into the UK now. I know a lot of people, more and more people are coming into the UK, and they are either they've been driving in Nigeria, or they want to start driving here in the UK. Again, because of the importance of driving in the UK, I tell you, it's not a luxury. It is a necessity, especially if you have all this kind of move about type of jobs, agency workers, carers especially, and even some other people. So long as your office is, and even some other people, so long as your office is not situated or stationed at a particular place, and you're working with only one employer. If you're working with multiple employers, then I would advise that you do get a car. Try as much as possible. Now, when I was learning, my learning experience, I was gonna tell you guys, the first thing I did was to get a car. And I think if you have people around you, then get a car that can teach you. Then get a car. The reason is that it's way cheaper than if you go through driving instructors, which you will get to them eventually, but at the start I would advise you get a car. Most driving instructor now, I'll probably need to find out some of the prices and just link them, but most driving instructors are like 40, even 50 pounds or more per hour, and a lot of them would not take less than certain hours, maybe minimum of 2 hours. And the queue is also ridiculous, especially if they are good instructors. So that's why I would advise you get a car if you can. So I got a car. I saw the picture of my car the other day. Very funny. I got a very small Ford KA, Ford car. That's what I got at an auction. Actually, a different story. I went to the auction. It was somewhere around Bournemouth, which was where I was living then. And then me and my friends, we went. Now, this my friend does not know it. Well, he knew about car. He knows car. Let me put it that way. He knows. But he doesn't really know much about, because he's been driving and he likes cars. But he doesn't really know much about auction, buying cars, blah, blah, blah. So what he did was, and my car apparently was the first one he was going to use to learn. So what he did was, we got to the auction, we looked at the car. No, we sat down. We didn't even know like the details. He just gave us a paper. You buy maybe like £1 or £2 then, and then you sit down. So we sat down, and then I think what's that auction? It's like a family-owned business. Really nice cars they sold there. So anyway, we sat down, and then they drive the cars in, and people bid, and whoever wins. Some people join online, some people join in person. Whoever wins, they sell the car to them. You come and pick it. So when they drove this car in, my friend saw it and said, buy this car. Obviously, I had no idea. I didn't know what car was anyway. So everything was relying on him. So when he said, buy this car, we started to bid. And then somehow we ended up winning. And that was like 400 and maybe 70 pounds or so for that car. It was a huge Renault almost a space bus, mini space bus, because it's like 7-seater. Again, I didn't know me that I want to learn. What am I doing with a space bus 7-seater? So we won it. We went to pay after as soon as you win your car, you can stand up and go to their office to pay. So we stood up, we went to pay, then they gave us the key, and then we got to the car where it's been parked. And when we got to the car, we were looking around. Oh, it's clean. Oh, it's this. Oh, it's that. I don't know. I wasn't even fazed by the fact that it's that big. It's a massive size. It's Renault's Grand Scenic, the 7-seater one. So it's got 5 seats, but then it's got 2 seats like behind, sort of in the boot, that you can also expand. Only for me to get to the car, we have another friend that followed us, and this other friend was the one that just looked through the glass and was like, this is automatic. We both came. The one that the Oga dealer came to the driver's side to the front side, and both of us, we looked and was like, oh shoot. Now obviously, if you know the UK, you know that driving automatic, it's fine, there's nothing wrong with it, but depending on your need of learning, we have a lot of manual cars in the UK, probably more than anywhere else. So, and I was a carer, even though I was in school. I was doing then I'd started my PhD. Yeah. So I was a carer. By then I was doing support, not really care like that, because I was support worker. Yeah. And I had so many clients that had cars. And a lot of them, when they call you to a shift, they would ask you, do you have a car? If you tell them at work that you're a driver, that you drive, not do you have a car? When you tell them you drive, what that means is that when you go to clients' house or houses, you should be able to drive their car if they have a car, which most of these people have cars, or at least the ones that I worked with that agency, a lot of them had cars. So meaning that if they post you there, when you get there, you should be able to drive their car if they want to go out, because they assume you're a driver. You've told them you're a driver. So, and most of these people, their cars are manual. And so for me, it was very important that I drive manual. Money matter. When it comes to money, you have to be thinking. My head was sharp. Because I'm thinking, if I don't drive, because most of those jobs, and they're chilled ones, like the really chilled one, you take them to cinema, you will go to really nice places. I mean, fantastic places. If you don't drive, you are excluded from that shift. Or if you're lucky, they will put you in if there's somebody else that drives. But if it's one person shift, and there are some places I go, it's just one person. So if it's one person shift, you cannot go. They give somebody else. And you go and do the hard ones. So anyway, because of that, I decided I needed to drive manual. So when we bought this car, it's auto. How are we going to do it? Let me show you my sister's own. So it's auto. I tried to help her learn manual. She was rubbish. She was absolute rubbish at it. And given the time, because we really need her to start driving so that she can get more opportunities. So just decided to use her husband manual auto car. They had to change it as a result because of her. Anyway, because he used to drive manual, but now he had to get an auto so that she can learn. I don't know why women are lazy. Well, let me not generalize. I know not every woman is like that, but some of us. I don't see anything in manual car. I still drive manual car till today. And I've been driving for how long now? I've used I think this is my third or fourth car. Okay, I had that Grand Scenic, then I got another one, then the Peugeot, then this Suzuki. Yeah, so 4 cars, manual. Even if I'm buying another one after this current one that I'm driving, it will still be manual. I don't have zero interest for automatic. I just don't like it. It's boring. I feel like it's boring. You're driving and your hands, your body are not moving. It's just flat out dry. Anyway, so we got there and we saw that it was auto, and it's like, okay, I cannot do this. I asked the guy, I said, if I learn with auto, can I go learn manual later? He said, nah, once you go auto, And so I said, no, because I really needed to know to drive so that when I go to client's house, when they give me shift, those cool shifts, I can drive their car and they will send me back there and there and there. And I get more money as a result because you have more shifts. You are in high demand that time. So I went back. So there and there we made a decision. That other friend that followed us, he saw a car, a very cheap car. He's also not fully decided if he wants to buy a car or not. So he saw a cheap car and he's like, oh, he likes this car. But because of what's happened with mine, he said, Fola, is fine. I will let you buy that one. So we went back and then we sat back in the auction and then we bidded for this second car. That's the Ford KA car. And my Ford, if I find the picture, my baby Ford was sold for £100. Nobody even bothered bidding. It's like this small, except us. So any car, all their cars minimum £100. So it was that £100 we just raised and nobody even argued with us. So they gave it to us. It was like 45,000 mileage, nice mileage, cute car. So we paid and all that. So and then for after you buy your car, they have £100, another £100. Whatever car you buy, whichever one, they have another £100. Am I hearing voices? They have another £100 charging fee or something on top. So they then charged us another £100, making it £200 for their service fee, I think. So making it £200. So we had £200 car, and we had another 500 because 400 plus another 100, so like 507 something car. We bought both of them that day. I was still balling. I could afford it both at the same time. So anyway, we got both cars. So roughly under £1,000, under £1,000 for both cars, which is not bad. Because that is what you pay for even one single car, a small car. So we got both of them taken home. Now this guy, just to say that my friend that asked me to buy the automatic car, guess what? He is currently a car dealer. A massive car dealer that does not even work for anyone else. Like, he's not in employment. That is what he used to feed to, like, he's blown. He's from buying rubbish's car, he continued, started to learn about auction, and now he's turned it to practically full-time job, which is what he now does. He buy cars from Copas. He has garages, they fix them up, they sell it. He buy cars from, is it British or something auction? He told me one the other time. Buys cars, like massive cars, proper cars. God knows how many cars he sold. He does some side hustle as well, but like what I'm saying is, from starting to buying a wrong car for me, now he buys car for a living and sells for a living. Just in a matter of how many years? Under 5 or 6 years. Because he's been buying cars for a while now. And I think I did the whole time we did that was probably 7-8 years ago. So he learned for like maybe 3-4 years more but he's been doing it now. He's a full-blown proper car dealer is what I'm just trying to get at. Anyway, moving on. We got the car. I had to park the auto because there's nothing I could do with it. A friend of mine said she was going to buy it. So I took it to her house and parked it there. Then I started with my manual and I started to learn. I'll tell you about my manual journey.